I'm on my way right now. I'm going to go file a police report, and I am going to file charges against them for violating the mask laws, and I'm going to request to have them arrested.
Yeah, and if they don't, we will. Because if the police and sheriff aren't going to enforce the law, we'll get some citizens down there and make a citizen's arrest.
This has gone too far.
This community has expressed that they're not going to have this kind of bullying of our kids, these kind of scare tactics. The Attorney General just came out with the fact that quarantining kids or separating them when they're not sick is illegal and against the law. So we're going to go confront them, and if necessary, we're going to make citizens arrest. So I would like anybody who can, who's close by, to go to Mesquite Elementary School and back up these parents, because what's happening is wrong, and we're not going to have this in our community. Not going to happen here. We do not tolerate lawbreakers who are going to bully their own people, make kids feel like they're criminals, quarantine and isolate kids that aren't sick. So come on out to Mesquite Elementary if you're as sick of this as all of us are. We don't even have kids in the school system, but we can't stand by and watch this kind of ridiculous sedition and lawbreaking by people who think that they can just ignore the laws of the land. We have the Parental Bill of Rights. We have the bill that was just recently passed by the legislature, and enough's enough. Here we go into Mesquite, confront this administration, breaking multiple state laws, causing major disturbance to a family. I think we go up this way. So we're going to confront them, tell them they're breaking the law. And if they don't comply with the law, we're going to call the sheriff and ask for them to be arrested. If necessary, we'll do a citizen's arrest. Because these people who are supposed to be public servants can't just take the law into their own hands and think that they can just step all over parental rights. The Attorney General made it quite clear, as did the governor, that you can't quarantine healthy children. That's denying them an education. It's creating fear. It's imposing on the lives of parents who have to work. I'll show you what Frank's holding here.
My brother might be on my brother.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Here, I'll show you. Law enforcement zip ties. Okay, where is the office? We're just, oh, is it over there?
I thought it was up front.
Okay, probably. We're just coming in to talk first. But our public officials need to know that we mean business. If you insist on this, we'll call and have you arrested. We're willing to make a citizen's arrest if necessary. The community has been very clear, we're not putting up with this. You're bullying children and families. And we're not going to have that here. You are acting against the law. And we're taxpayers and we pay your salary. We're not going to have this in Vail. And if you try to keep doing this, you're going to have a big problem. Because there's a lot of people behind this. This little boy should be able to go on his field trip. This dad has taken time out of work, and for what? Because you've decided that you're going to quarantine a kid against state law?
I have not decided.
He shouldn't even be here.
We are following protocol.
It's not protocol, it's the law that you follow, not protocol.
Well,
Because we have rights under the law, and we have constitutional rights, and you need to know that.
I know that. I am following
We took our kids out of the school district because of this nonsense, but we're here to support this parent. Because people in Vail have had enough of this, and if you've been to the school board meetings, you'll recognize and understand that. Okay, I'm a scientist who wrote about COVID for doctors and dentists all over the country. This is not the right approach.
And I am asking you to leave my office.
No, we're not leaving. You're trying to control the situation.
I think we're done here.
I don't think we're done here. I think we're just getting started.
am standing my ground. Okay? I'm not breaking any laws. I requested for them to put in writing why my son is being removed from school. I want it documented. I will wait right here. Once I get my document, I will leave. I'm in the process of filing a police report to have two of your administration.
The list is on his side.
We'll find out about that. But anyway,
Okay, yeah, we will.
Okay.
I'll grab him.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And then they sent all these other kids on a field trip to Phoenix. So that's what I'm trying to understand.
There's a letter requested, sir.
There's a letter that you requested. I'm asking you.
Okay, hey.
I hope you guys like a fight because I love
Calm
a
down.
fight. We're going to fight for these people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fine, brother. We're not trying to fight with you.
No, you absolutely are, though.
You're trying to dominate
You absolutely
them and
are.
the law is what you're doing.
Here you go, Kelly.
Yeah, man. You have the letter there. We'd like to ask you to leave, please.
If you move out of the way, I'm getting my stuff so I can go, man.
You bet.
Calm down.
Okay.
Calm down. You guys are pushing the wrong person. News stories are saying that I walked in, 3 men walked in with the child and zip ties to arrest these people is completely false. And again, I find it funny that everybody has so much time to make up these stories, but nobody has the time or common sense to sit down and actually look at the facts. Because yes, there is a video posted on Viva of what happened. And if everyone would actually listen to what was said and watch what was done, then you would understand that I didn't go in there to be violent. I went in there and demanded answers. I went in there wanting to know why my son was not allowed to go back in.
Nobody went to the school and threatened. Nobody enacted any violence. I thought Reese kept his composure very well. But he is a big man. He's 6'5", about 270 pounds. And I know from experience when a father walks into a school and he has an issue, it's different than when a 5'8", 5'6" woman walks in. There's immediately this, what it is this masculinity. We're bold, we're up front, we're protectors. But again, no violence was done yesterday. Somebody came in and set down the zip ties, and I remember asking the officer if it's possible to make a citizen's arrest, if this is something we should do. Reese chose instead, and we all chose to support that, to ask the officers to come out to the scene.